All right, so here's the mixed martial arts superstar, Paige VanZant. This is a fighter's fighter, DC. She could do any number of things when it comes to her celebrity and her profile. She wants to fight in the UFC, and she's back tonight.
She wants to be inside the octagon because she understands that before the UFC and before all these things, she was a fighter.
Yeah.
She came here to try and build a career. And by building a career, she built a second career outside of fighting. From Dancing with the Stars to the swimsuit edition. All of it, though, is based on her ability to win fights. When you go back and you watch some of her victories, the Alex Chambers victory and the jumping kick against Beck Rawlings, you understand the level of martial artist that Paige VanZant is.
She has missed a lot of time due to injury, missed all of 2017, had an arm injury that kept her out most of 2018, now plying her trade as a flyweight. We'll see how it goes for PVZ here tonight. All right, so here's the UFC Women's Flyweight Champion, Valentina Shevchenko. A lot of signature wins to her credit already. Holly Holm, Juliana Pena, Joanna Jędrzejczyk. Shevchenko after more here tonight.
Shevchenko is just a phenomenal fighter, and not even the victories, right? The losses to Amanda Nunes, the size difference was unbelievable. Amanda finishes everybody. She had her hands full every time she stepped across the octagon from Shevchenko. Every fight was very close. Now she's in her natural weight class of 125, and she looks like a dominant champion who's looking to reign for a real long time.
A true lifelong martial artist. She has been under Pavel Fedotov her entire career. Valentina Shevchenko hitting the inspection zone here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 8 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Portland, Oregon, 12-gauge Paige VanZant. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a Muay Thai fighter holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata.
Ready.
All right, here we go, round 1, the classically trained striker versus the decorated grappler. A lot of people have compared this matchup to Amanda Nunes versus Ronda Rousey, and I think it's probably an appropriate comparison.
Yes, it's very appropriate because you remember, Amanda was always creating space and never being where Ronda expected her to be. So she needs to do the same thing. She's such a high-level striker. She has such a diverse array of skills in the striking that if her opponent, a jiu-jitsu fighter at her core, cannot get her hands wrapped around her, she's in for a very long night. Oh, big punch lands.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well here tonight.
Her timing, accuracy, and also the activity level is great tonight. Big body kick.
Oh!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's gonna finish this fight.
Relax, relax. Keep your hands up for me now.
See, there it is. She switched.
And they separate. Oh, straight right. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Big right hook attempt, but she misses. All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Punch over the top. Sneaky head kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Shevchenko's head kick is blocked, so no damage inflicted there.
leg kick.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Switching stances here. Goes back to the southpaw stance here. Under a minute now to go in round one. Oh, she caught the kick here, now counters with a takedown. While her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end, the ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing him over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
Man, she is just non-stop on the ground, moving in all the right directions. Another nice transition by her there.
She's moving a lot, but every movement has purpose.
Wait. All right, take a seat. Deep breaths. Breathe for me. All right. Now, I need you to refocus.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays. You knew she came in with the book on her as a kicker, and her opponent did nothing to adjust.
Her opponent didn't check one kick. So why would she not continue down that path? Why would she not continue to throw her hands just to set up those beautiful, nasty kicks? And she is landing them with full force every time she throws them.
All right, here we go with our next round. I know you said off the top she might have the best kicking game in this division. And if the previous round is any indication, those words, I think, are pretty true.
John, honestly, watching after that round, it feels like she may have the best kicking game in the whole UFC.
Wow.
Because her opponent has not been able to see or stop any of them. Why would she not continue down this path?
She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 36 total strikes and counting, which have landed for Paige VanZant. Well, it's still connecting on a pretty good clip, DC. 45% accuracy thus far against Valentina Shevchenko. Oh, effective strike there by VanZant. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
VanZant's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh, she's looking to set up that head kick. All waiting to it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play because this fight is about done. That one is going to end the fight.
Yep. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. VanZant gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. All right, she's landed some pretty good shots here tonight, but still, DC, unable to string any solid combinations together.
I just don't believe she's confident in being in there. She's very aware of her opponent's power, so it's making her limit her activity on the inside. Throw that out the window. You're the faster fighter. You're successful. Let those combinations string together.
All right, so once again, the fighters engage in the...
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh!
Oh, no! That one is going to end the fight.
Yep. Takedown defense holds up. Battle for position here. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, spinning back fist for her out of nowhere. And that's the end of round number two.
Jabs on top of those kicks, okay? Jab, jab, low kick.
was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So big, big knockout win for her here tonight. And there she is after the massive knockout. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 6 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Valentina Shevchenko.
Well, there she is. This arena belongs to her here tonight. Hard-pressed to find a knockout in the women's game as stunning as that.
I mean, she has so much confidence in her hand that she's willing to stand in front of her opponent and take one to give one. And when she gave one, it shut the opponent's lights out. Great job finding that kill shot.